doing these type of things, but no, not today. You've got me for one interview, but all day you have got Wil. This is completely unedited, by the way. This is straight up video footage of Wil doing his interviews that we put onto our audio podcast. So it's all unedited. So you got a little bit of bloopers here and there, but hey-oh, this is what makes it fun to watch, doesn't it? And you've got some amazing athletes on here. You've got the men's winner, the female winner, people who actually made massive differences, massive changes to the whole race. And it's the first of a couple of episodes. So in a couple of weeks' time, we're going to have another one, pre and post-race, post-race and during race. Anyway, listen to this, see what you think. Hope you like it. Leave us a comment. If you are not a Patreon, join the Patreon train right now. Only £2 a month. Speak soon.
Muddy Duck, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder 2026.
Wil, where's the air conditioning, mate? Where is the air conditioning this year? We asked them last year, air conditioning, it's not here, mate. I'm gutted. But hey, I'm glad to be back, mate. I'm absolutely glad to be back. What a weekend.
So, before we talk about the weekend, I see as a proud Englishman, you got, just for everyone, just move your hand as well, Team Scotland Tartan Army, 28 years in the making, 2026. I mean, I thought you were English.
Well, I'm in apology mode, aren't I? After the comments on our podcast of the week, and I slated the Scottish a little bit. I've got to make up for it. They're taking me under the wing. I'm in their pits, mate. I mean, they've got a right pit set up. I'm in their pits, so I've even got the hat on.
Yeah. Oh.
So little big Scotland. So I'm all Scottished up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being with the Scottish. It's party time. No Scotland, no party.
No Scotland, no party. Right, anyway, let's talk about the big one. World's Toughest Mudder, you're back again. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. As everyone knows, since the last few podcasts, I've not run for a few weeks, but I'm feeling good. Been for a couple of long walks. I've done some 5 and 6 mile walks this last couple of weeks. The heat's not bothering me. In the walks, I've been walking in daytime, especially lunchtime while I've been at work, trying to get used to the heat. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm feeling confident. If I stay injury-free, I will go my distance I want.
Okay. So the weather is probably something silly like 30 degrees right now. Thought about your tactics and how they may change because of this weather, because of course the Midlands course, there's not much shade out there either, so the heat and the sun is really going to get to everybody out there.
Yeah, you're quite right, and I guess the tactics have changed slightly. Last year I didn't take on enough fluids early on. We had similar heat last year, but I didn't take enough fluids early on, so a lot more fluids this year. I'm a little bit more organised. My pit set up, I've gone with the shoe stand. I've got one for every lap. Going out with lots of sodium, lots of water, Voom nutrition every lap I'll be taking on board. I have changed my style. Lap-wise, I'm wanting to try and get them first 2 laps in under 2 hours. I did it last year. I know obstacles are going to open my second lap, and it might sometimes a bit of challenge, but I want to get 10 miles under my belt after 2 hours, and then I can slow down, hopefully do an hour and a half laps, what I aim for. Night time comes, and it's going to be a welcome night, you know what I mean? But it's still forecast to be in like 17, 18 degrees.
Yeah.
I was down here last night, so this is Friday as we're recording this. I was down here Thursday night in the caravan, and last night the temperature only dropped to 17 last night. So it was hot in the night. So I think it's going to throw people out. I brought no neoprene this year. I've got 0 neoprene.
Ooh, brave.
Yeah, very brave.
Will. Alan, good luck.
Cheers, Wil. And we'll see you afterwards.
Maybe I can do an Instagram poll and they'll tell me what to do.
Hi, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder. For our non-viewers, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Caitlin Ritter, and I am the co-host of Obstacle Running Adventures with my husband Mike.
And very quickly, here's Mike.
There he is.
So, we just very quickly offline said, I've been told that you have a very interesting story.
I do.
And I'm not even allowed to post this story just yet, so it's got to be really interesting to be
Right,
under
because my
embargo.
mom doesn't know, and she's told me multiple times when she finds out things on the internet, she's upset. So, and I think she'd be upset with this. So I don't know if you remember last year, if I ran 35 miles, we would rescue
You
a
got the
puppy.
rescue dog, yeah.
We rescued the puppy. I was in my in-laws' house on Sunday, and I was picking up her toys off the floor in their hallway, and they have a cabinet in their hallway. And I picked up with, you stand up with gusto and you're like confident, and I stood up and I smacked my head against the corner of the cabinet. And I went to urgent care on Monday because I
my
didn't
gosh.
feel good, and I have a concussion. So TBD if I'm running World's Toughest Mudder. I'm going to talk to my favorite, what is his job? What is he? I don't know what his title is. I'm going to talk to Josh Fiore. He's going to help me weigh the pros and the cons, and then we'll see what I do.
Oh, wow. Let's hope we'll see you out there. You're back for the second year. We obviously
I
talked
am.
so much last year.
Yep.
Weather again is somehow crazy, but what's made you come back to the UK?
I woke up post World's Toughest Mudder on that, is it Sunday that you wake up? No, Monday.
Monday.
Monday that you wake up, and I looked at my husband and I said, do you think I could run 50 miles? And he said, absolutely. So here we are.
50.
That was the goal.
Yeah.
That was the goal. No dog at stake. There's no bets happening this year. It's just pure 50 miles. Let's see what we can do. So yeah, I'll have to let you know what I end up doing.
I'm sure we will find out.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
Caitlin, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Hi, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder. For the viewers and the listeners, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Stuart Clark. This is my first time at World's Toughest Mudder. Really don't know what to expect. This is going to be interesting and very hot.
It's about 30 degrees already out there. How many Tough Mudders have you done, Stuart?
I've done 4 so far. I did the one in Scotland a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
So what's made you do World's Toughest Mudder?
I turned 50 a couple of months ago. I've always wanted to do World's Toughest Mudder, but when it's in the US it seemed logistically difficult, but being in the same country that I'm from makes it far easier. And
You got to do that, haven't you?
you can't say no when that happens.
Yeah. So tell me, what, as a first timer, what are you expecting from World's Toughest Mudder? What are you expecting out there?
Just a bigger Tough Mudder than just a standard Tough Mudder, doing the obstacles multiple times, more of a challenge, doing it in the dark, which I've not done before. Yeah, that'll be
So how much do you know about World's Toughest Mudder? You must have done a bit of research then.
I've watched your podcast to find out about the hints and tips.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the old ones as well. I watched the live stream last year when it was happening as well,
Yeah.
to see what it was about. See
From the
how people
OCR
coped.
report, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's always very helpful.
And so personally, what are you expecting to do out there? Have you got a particular goal, or you just want to be out there and see what happens, or is there a particular time of day you want to be out there?
My plan is just to go out and stay out and not really stop, do quick pits and see how far I get. I've got a couple of targets, but if I don't meet them, as long as I have a good time and enjoy myself, I can look at doing next year and doing it bigger and better then.
Yep, it's already back for the UK again next year. We know that, and yeah, I mean, weather, experience of doing World's Toughest Mudder, and there's so much to learn. But you will certainly have fun out there. Stuart, good luck.
Thanks very much.
It's called a muffler.
Oh yeah, muffler. That's what you get for working on the spine. You get to know camera. Where are we going?
Just so we're not in the walkway. We'll have you in the finish arch. I do.
What kind of questions are you asking?
We're recording now, so we'll see how we go.
We'll edit it out anyway, so.
Okay, so for the benefits of those that are listening and possibly watching on YouTube, would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Sean Merriweather.
Sean, welcome back to World's Toughest Mudder. When was the last time you joined us for the fun?
I came last year for a couple of fun laps, but competitive, I think, Alabama.
Ooh, That was
a bit different to what we're going to experience this weekend.
Absolutely. So I've not seen you on course, but I've seen you doing loads of ultras and stuff. So what's made you come back and enjoy the mud?
I think I've just missed the community, you know, the friends, the people that I've sort of built friendships with over the last couple of years. I've just miss having fun and sort of feeling about 12-year-olds.
How are you feeling?
Feel good. It's going to be warm this weekend, so I think nutrition, water, hydration, everything's going to be key.
Yeah.
It's not all about running miles. I think you just need to look after yourself this weekend.
Yeah. And I think since, because we talked about Alabama and you were around obviously for a couple of laps last year, but I think the UK and Europe has become much more competitive now. So of course we've got Grant Thompson that's hit 100-mile a couple of times. Das is going to be running for the first time this year. I know there's a lot of Spartans are going to do the team race as well, which is fun. How do you think it's going for these years?
Looking forward to actually having a good UK elite contingent this year to compete with some of the Americans and the Canadians. But yeah, Dassos, you know, Grant's going to be up there. There's a lot of Europeans, so you know, there's going to be a lot of people potentially hitting 100 miles this weekend.
Yeah, and we just talked about the weather, but how do you think that's going to affect everybody? Because of course the weather is going to affect everybody. There's no shade out there. We know what the route is, and there's hardly any shade, especially out in the middle bit. But how do you think that's going to affect people's numbers and mileages, or how they're going to hydrate and have their nutrition?
It's going to affect everyone to the same degree. It's just how each individual sort of prepares himself better and holds herself better. I think if you think you're going off a bit too slow from the start line, you probably need to go a little bit slower with that sun in the sky. So everyone's got their own individual goal in mind, but I think first and foremost you've just got to look after yourself.
Brilliant. Sean, thank you very much and good luck.
Cheers, well, thanks very much.
Good afternoon, ladies. Welcome to World's Toughest Mudder 2026. For the benefit of everyone listening, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Joanne Wilson.
I'm Maxine Johnson.
Hi.
Hello.
And last year, Alan got told off because he forgot to mention you guys in our World's Toughest Mudder recap. Why was that?
Because we're the older generation and we tend to get left out a bit, really.
But you're also podium sitters, right?
Yes, we are, yes. For the older generation, yes.
I won't ask what age group because that's very rude.
Old Will.
So back again this year. Weather seems to be probably somehow hotter than last year.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about, you know, coming back and dealing with the weather, I guess, first of all.
You go.
I don't know. Tomorrow could be a different day. I'm sort of hoping for a little bit of rain, maybe, just to cool things down, but I don't know.
I don't think so. For me, I've just tried to hydrate the last couple of weeks, knowing, and another year older, I don't know if I tolerate the heat so well. So, in my opinion, it is nice and steady. Keep moving.
Just keep moving.
Not at any kind of rapid pace. Just keep moving. Just keep hydrated.
Yeah.
That's my theory. That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right, so that is the plan, just keep going. Do you have a number in mind at all this time, or you just want to keep going?
No, just keep going.
Yeah. We'd like a bib.
You've already got a bib. You've already got contender bibs.
We'd like to get mileage bibs again. But if
again,
not,
I like that humble brag there again.
Yeah, again, but we'll see.
Yeah, you just don't know what tomorrow brings.
Yeah,
do you?
this year is a different rules, different. Who knows? We'll see.
You guys, I'm sure you've been playing along with the community and getting the puzzle to get the map. Any particular names of those obstacles you think, oh, that could be interesting?
No, because you never know what they're going to do to it.
Absolutely not.
Open-minded, Will. Open-minded.
Yes. And never try and second guess it. I'm just going to go and have a little look and think, okay.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it anyway. You can't change a thing. So what's the point in stressing over it?
All right. Final question, because I know you guys are actually from the area and you know this Midlands course very well anyway.
Yes.
We're going backwards this year, so we're going clockwise rather than anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about that?
Get the hill out of the way first. dust probably.
Yeah, but does that mean mud miles quite quickly in?
I don't know.
Gritty shoes,
I don't know.
sandy
Yes.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hills.
No.
Who knows? Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
It's a
see.
slightly downhill start though.
Only slightly.
slightly.
She likes to find the positives.
Slight gradient, Will. Very. It's not
Ever so
I wouldn't have
slightly.
thought it was flat.
very slightly down. It is.
Right. Max, Joe, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder. For the benefit of everyone, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Andrew Ryan. I'm this year helping out with the orphan tent, but most other years I volunteer at this event.
And you are how many ex-volunteer MVP?
162, I think.
Wow. And everyone knows you by being Shouty Andy, right?
Yes.
And would you like to?
No, I'm not in the middle of pits at this time, no.
Okay.
Mainly because I will get told off for noise complaints.
Let's talk about the orphan tent, because we had that in the US and I don't think we had it last year in the UK. So this is probably the first time we've actually bought that
Yes,
here.
it's the idea of the orphan tent is for runners who don't have a pit crew for themselves, just to help out with making sure they make the most out of their race. So we supply a small amount of items, but we expect people to bring it themselves, but to help with things during the race. So a lot of the time, people need that additional emotional support, and they don't really get that if you're by yourself. That's what the idea of the orphan tent is, just to help runners, give them that extra boost to make sure they make the most of it.
Brilliant. And how many people are supporting the orphan tent this year?
There's 3 of us helping in the orphan tent, Rachel, Lou and myself. But we have a few other people who have said they're going to help out, and lots of the other larger pits have said they're going to do similar.
Oh, perfect. And how many orphans are you looking after this year?
I don't know.
Oh.
Last I checked, it was about 30.
Oh, wow.
But a lot of people will just rock up at the time, and we'll just see how many people show up and see how we can help them.
Brilliant. Andy, thank you so much for your time, and
No,
good luck into the orphan tent.
Yeah, they're always good fun.
Thank you. Hi, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder. Would you like to introduce yourself for everyone listening?
Hi everybody, I am Ruth Battersea.
Hi, Ruth. How are you feeling? Welcome back.
I'm really excited actually to be here. I made the decision to come at very short notice, mainly because it's Worlds and I couldn't deal with the FOMO, and I just wanted to say hello to everybody and hang out with everybody overnight and enjoy the experience this year rather than the pressure of having goals. But saying that, I do have some goals.
Would you like to tell me about those goals, or we can go?
Well, I just want to keep going for the 24 hours.
Yeah.
This will be the longest race by far that I've done. In fact, I haven't done any races since I had operation at the end of last year.
Right.
So I think I've managed about 7 miles in training.
Oh my
I've only got to
God.
do that a few times.
Oh, Jesus.
But I think I'm just going to survive on inherited Welsh stubbornness.
Right.
And I think that'll get me around. So
Ruth, I'm going to stop there because
Yeah.
that was just fantastic. Thank you so much for your time and good luck.
yeah, it's great to be here.
Welcome to World's Toughest Mudder 2026. For the benefit of the listeners and the viewers, what's your name? Where do you come from?
I am Chris James and I am from the UK and Milton Keynes.
And how many World's Toughest Mudders have you done before?
I think this is number 9. I'd probably have to count my bibs.
Oh, wow. Where was your first one?
Vegas in 2016.
And what is it about World's Toughest Mudder that keeps you coming back?
There's a good question. I don't know. The challenge. Partly I like to see what I can do myself.
Yeah.
See how much I can push myself and where I can take it. And also the camaraderie and just the vibe of the event generally. It's a great place to see people push themselves, doing cool stuff, helping each other out. You know, everyone's equal and having fun.
So you've been to many of the awards, like the Vegas one. This is the second year in the UK and second time at Beaver Castle. How does this compare to the Americans?
Oh, the age-old question. Well, each event's different. Each one has its merits. That's a fact. To be fair, I love the adventure and the fun of going to another country and doing it, because obviously you've got flights and holiday time and all that kind of stuff, which is great. But at the same time, doing it in the UK, home turf, no excuses, got to put down a performance, got to enjoy the weather, although this year it's turned out a little bit warmer than we'd like.
It's like Vegas. It's like Nevada desert, right?
But Vegas was a lot easier than this heat, I'll tell you that. But nonetheless, I have done it in Vegas, I have done it in Texas, so really yeah, I can cope with this. It is what it is. You can't control the weather, control the controllable.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to look after yourself, do what you can do, and put it out and just keep on going.
Nice. I like that one. But as a veteran of World's Toughest Mudder, what one piece of advice would you give to the first timers out there?
First timers, enjoy it. Enjoy it, because that's enjoy and endure, because it's going to suck. It really will suck. It's going to suck harder than you thought. It's going to be horrible, but it's going to be the best thing you ever did by the time you finished. But it's just try and enjoy it, and don't forget to enjoy it, because that 24 hours actually goes a lot quicker than you think, and you don't want to get to the finish line and think, yeah, okay, I enjoyed that, or did I? I don't remember. Oh, so make sure you enjoy it while you're out there. Talk to the people, enjoy what you're doing, enjoy the atmosphere, soak it up, and then, celebrate afterwards what you've achieved.
Chris James, thank you very much. We'll see you at brunch.
Thank you, Will. See you out there.
Hello, welcome to World's Toughest Mudder 2026. For the benefit of the listeners, what's your name? Where do you come from?
Das Oscanella. I'm from Essex in the UK.
Das, welcome. Your first World's Toughest Mudder.
Yes, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so excited to be here, honestly. Run ETM before and a couple of Infinities, but never WTM.
What makes you want to do, why are you here? What's kind of triggered that? Because of course we've done it, we've been here last year, and of course there's been other World Toughest Mudders. You've never really been around and not really been around the Tough Mudder community per se. So what was it about this year you think, right, I want to do it and I want to work for this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit of a natural progression, and obviously with the couple of endurance races that, the last couple of years at least, I've been running the Endurance League.
Yeah.
And I've taken part in a few of the Infinity races. My first actual OCR Ultra was Tough Mudder in Alula, and that was the first race that I did that actually sparked that ambition to run a little bit longer and a little bit harder. And WTM.
Spoiler alert. Alula is very different to the Midlands.
Yeah, very different. But I think we expected hotter temperatures then, but I think we've got hotter temperatures here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not as far. I think, as with anything, you're just testing the body and always trying to progress and do more. And that's very much, the kind of person I am. And like I said, I've done a few other events and done well since Alula. Yeah. And this is just a natural progression. This is twice as long as Europe's toughest mudder, which is insane, because that was really bloody long, 12 hours. So it's going to be difficult. I'm not taking anything for granted, but looking forward to it.
So Alan and I, and of course lots of people on UKOCR, we've been talking about you and that you are a fantastic endurance runner. Grant's is around, Sean Merriweather's around. This is your first one, but what are you hoping to get out of your World's Toughest Mudder experience?
I think a lot of the things I do, if anyone who knows me, is all about health and keeping healthy and keeping fit. And booking a big race like this, it just forces me to get out and put in the hard work. So I think the race itself is just the cherry on the top. I think whatever happens, I'll enjoy it. I've put in a lot of miles, a lot of hard work. And I just love it. I know it sounds a bit cliche. I love the process. I love the training. I love the week in, week out, 100k plus. And I think if going into a race with that, it just gives you the confidence. I just have to be confident in my ability and what I've done up to now, and just enjoy it on the day. I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone. You can take a lot more in an ultra. It's not like a 10k race where you have tunnel vision and you don't see anything or remember it. An ultra, you can absorb a lot more. You learn a lot on every lap. There's obviously amazing volunteers that you get to see and learn their names and speak to and have conversations with. So yeah, I'm just really looking forward to all of it, basically.
Das, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Welcome to World's Toughest Mudder. For the benefit of everyone listening and everyone watching us on YouTube, give us your name and where you're from.
I am Mike the Machine, and I'm from Guildford.
Hey Mike, how are you doing?
I'm good. Really excited.
So how many World's Toughest Mudder have you done before?
This will be my 5th one.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is my 5th one, and I'm going for 100.
Ooh. Normally that's a question I ask later on, and then I try and tiptoe around numbers because people don't like to talk about numbers. 100.
Yeah.
Because you was actually relatively close last year, weren't you?
Yeah, I got 85.
Yeah.
There were 90, but 85 officially. But this year's totally different to last year. Mine's set physically as well. I got an injury back in January, so I wasn't actually sure if I was going to do it.
Wow.
So when I did Henley, it was kind of like my decider if I was going to do it.
Yeah.
And I got the same sort of mileage that I've been getting through the previous years. So I was like, actually, physically, you're there. Just build on that and, yeah, see if you can get it.
Right.
And in between now and then, I've done 2 100-mile races, some backyard ultras, and then I did a few 100k races and a 50k race.
Wow.
So
you've done the training, you feel and you're confident in good form.
Yeah.
So tell me, so 100 of course is a long way, 24 hours is a long time.
Yeah.
The weather, and we've all talked about how hot it is. So what do you think you need to keep going and keep doing to make sure that you're as close to that 100 as you can get to?
So for me, like last year and the previous years, I probably spent way too much time in the pits. And over that sort of time and distance, if you're doing 20 laps, you add five minutes onto each lap. That just adds up so much time. So I'm just going to make my pit space so organised. It's been organised, but literally just go grab and just run out as quick as I can, because that's where you lose so much time.
Yeah.
And I think I lost maybe 2 laps last year.
Wow.
Through waiting around. And I did quite a lot of laps with Grant last year as well. So I've learnt a lot through him. Just generally as well, and I feel more confidence in myself. And this year I'm coming in, I'm putting more belief into myself.
How can anyone have more confidence than the guy that calls himself Mike the Machine?
But normally, my nicknames only come through from work, because I literally work like a machine, and one of my mates calls me 10 Men Mike, because we'd be lifting up steels which normally take about 8 to 10 people, and I'm literally there just logging it in. So but normally my trait is, after I've done like a long event, I'll go out and do a 10-mile run afterwards. So if I'm still any good, I will do a 10-mile run after. That's where the machine comes from. I just don't stop. Absolutely don't stop.
And we all know, actually, Wil suffers motor about not stopping. Just keep going.
Just keep going, but also helping everyone out. I'm always very much like, if someone's struggling on an event, on an obstacle, always helping them out and pushing them over as well, because that means just as much as doing the event, you know?
Yeah.
Seeing someone else achieve their goals and doing what they need to do, it's just great.
Brilliant.
And that's what we're all here for, isn't it?
Absolutely. Mike the Machine, good luck. We'll see you soon.
Cheers, bye.
A guy that needs no introduction, but of course no one can actually see him on the podcast. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Grant Thompson. And I'm from the Highlands of Scotland.
Grant, we all know about you. Absolutely fantastic. Where's your orange jacket?
At home, because hopefully I'll be getting another one. So let's hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be getting another one after the collection.
So, we've talked about yourself and Das, and also Mike and others on the show. And I said, I don't know whether you heard, but I said I put you in front of Das. More to do with the experience. You know what it takes to get out there.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a superior athlete. He's like so quick. I just don't have the pace. But as you say, maybe because I've got the experience, I've done it before, maybe. But it'll be an interesting one to see. I mean, hopefully it's me. Hopefully I get a better performance. But he's going to be right up there with a potential winner.
Yeah.
So.
And how are you feeling about the weekend?
Same as always. I'm probably severely underprepared to where I would like to be, but you know, I'm kind of the king of winging it now. So good. You know, I just want to get going now. So running's been all right. I've been getting runs in, but the grip strength has definitely taken a bit of a hit. I had a bit of a bag at the start of the year, and then training didn't go so well. So probably not as where I'd like to be, but that's usually how I'm going into a race.
And I think actually, if you ask anyone, generally they'll always say, I'm not quite where I want to be.
I think everyone in the OCR scene knows, you know, we're always going to have like wee aches and pains and niggles, and it's just the way it is. Just got to deal with it.
Yeah. So what do you, even, you know, kind of forgetting the weather, what is your number in your head this year?
I would like to obviously improve on 100 miles last year, so 105, 110.
Yeah.
That was the goal last year. It was doing well the first half, and the second part of the race last year, kind of something went wrong. Well, not wrong, but I just started not feeling great. So I definitely was capable last year, but just sort of something happened during the night where so I would like to just 100 miles is obviously the bottom goal, but obviously just want to improve, get away. So yeah, hopefully 105, 110, just orange jacket, bottom line.
And then see where you go.
Hopefully get at least a lap or two more.
One final question, and apologies for going back to Das.
Yep.
That's his first one. What would your one hint or tip be to Das for him to attempt his 100-miler?
Don't go out too hot, because he's so quick, but maybe just with it being 24 hours or not 12, maybe just ease back slightly bit. It's hard to judge, so yeah, maybe just don't go out too hot. That would be my advice. Go out too hot.
Grant, hopefully I'll see you Monday with that orange jacket.
Yeah, pleasure. Well, thanks very much.
Total ruler of truth. Nice one. All right. For the benefit of everyone listening, would you like to introduce yourself and where you're from?
I'm Steve. I'm here from the UK, and this is my 5th World Tough Mudder.
5th. Did you do Beaver Castle last year?
Yes, I did. I hit 75, so the goal is 75 again this year.
Nice.
I'd like to get the dirty silver, but with the few tweaks that Tough Mudder have thrown in with the Morning Glory and the widget, well, we'll see.
All right. Well, we'll talk about those in a second. Let's just come back. So fifth World's Toughest Mudder. So that means you've done 3 in America.
So I did Frost Lantern in 2018.
Did that one, yeah.
2020 I did Alabama when it was meant to be Pensacola, then it was shunted
Alabama,
over.
yeah.
And then Florida when we had the Gators in 20.
You did all the same ones as me.
So I'm just following you around. You know.
So tell me, Steve, what's difference between an American World's Toughest Mudder and a UK World's Toughest Mudder?
Got your ice creams? No, I'll say for myself, I would say I think the vibe is slightly different. Yeah, I think the vibe's slightly different because obviously the Americans are very patriotic, very in your face.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, but it's quite big. While the Britons are quite more somber in themselves. So I think the vibe is slightly different, but it's not bad, it's not good, but it's just different. That makes sense?
Yeah. No, it's very different. Especially, I think, when they sing the national anthem.
Yes.
That's when I think it's very different.
Very different, yes.
So, have you been on the course walk?
Yep, just had a walk around. And there are a few bits where what's the word I'm looking for? Let's just say Devil's Beard looks too easy. I know they're going to do something to it. At the moment, it's just a cargo net on a hillside like it would be normally. After last year, they did the sandbag carry with it, and years past when you've done it in America, they've had it flatter, harder, whatever. It just seems like they're teeing us up for something, but they've not revealed that yet.
Have you seen the mystery obstacle?
Oh, yeah, the mystery obstacle, air quote.
Any particular obstacle that frightens you, excites you?
I think the one that frightens me, just because it's probably the most technical, is Swing Low.
Yes.
Just because it's more like a low rig, very Spartan-esque.
Yes.
Well, obviously, Tough Mudders, I think the closest thing we had to that was Netflix and Chill last year, which I really enjoyed last year, even though I got a little bit of cramp on it.
But certainly an upgrade from that.
Yes. And I think one I'm looking forward to, the Hangover looks quite interesting.
Yep.
And Funky Monkey's little alterations.
Yeah, with the ropes.
With the ropes, or you've got the flying monkey variation if you're feeling brave.
Oh, I missed that.
On the left-hand side, they've not got this flying monkey, so they've got the bars further apart. Literally, it's like one, then it would be like 3 or 4 bars, and then another one.
I missed that one when I did the course.
On the right-hand side, you've got 4 lanes of various ropes and stuff like that. So that could be interesting. But I think the one that's going to be the band taker, as it were, would definitely be Swing Low.
Yeah. Steve, very good luck on your dirty silver bib.
Yep, thank you.
Cheers. And a legend in the Tough Mudder community, is that right?
According to Gemini AI, but you can't always believe what you read on the internet.
But I do believe that Google Gemini AI is actually probably number one. I think it's got its sources correct right there.
It gave me a chuckle when I was told about it.
Welcome to Tough Mudder, World's Toughest Mudder 2026. First question, how are you feeling?
Okay. I mean, yeah, As I'd expect to be fair.
Okay, that's good. Does it feel, I guess as you expect, but any okay up or down compared to other okays that you've had over the past few years of World's Toughest Mudder?
So I'm going into this one with no expectations. I think you always have a stretch goal, don't you?
Yep.
But I am realistic as to where I am in regards to my training and fitness and what I'm capable of doing. I also know how much I struggle in the heat.
Yeah.
So my true goal of this world is to try and enjoy it, actually, and come out the other side not broken, because then that leaves me in the place that I want to be to really focus on next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing the changes they've made on course.
Yes.
And I think there's going to be some really interesting battles to watch, especially on the, well, in fact, both on the women's and men's side. But I think there's a lot of people out there that are incredible athletes running today. A lot of them seem to go under the radar.
Yeah.
That are fighting for some big goals. And I'm really excited to see how that pans out.
Brilliant. Have you been out on course, or have you seen any of the obstacle videos or anything that people have been posting?
Well, there was one chap, really nice guy, really helpful, excellent, big part of the community, who very kindly went out on course yesterday and did some videos. You might know him. His name's Wil.
I have no idea who that is.
Well, he went out and showed some of the videos of some of the newer obstacles and that. So I've seen those, but I wasn't going to go and do a course walk yesterday because I'm not stupid. Not saying that everybody that did is. Just for me, it wasn't the right choice.
Any of those obstacles kind of excite or frighten you?
Yeah, there's a few that I'm quite interested to see how they are. Don't ask me to name them because I can't remember. But the new kind of climbing-based one that you demonstrated yesterday. So
the hangover.
Yes, that's the one. That looks quite interesting. I'd be quite interested to see how I get on with that. And also the rope swing.
Shaft it, it's called, yes.
Yeah, both of those look quite interesting.
To be honest, when I saw it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know, and it's great that, you know, we always want some innovation, and there are others, I mean, they call it double toe 7, but the twinkle toes. And there's not innovation per se, but I know it's kind of balancing, then going down on your knees, then going back up again.
Yes.
And those sorts of things.
Absolutely. And it's one of the things I love about Worlds is seeing the tweaks and the new things they come up with obstacles. And I think they've done a few this year. We've had a few years where it's been a little bit not quite so innovative, shall we say. We haven't had those, we're bringing something new and we're trying it for a while. There were a few things last year that, you know, I think they did a fantastic job here last year.
Yes.
And I'm really excited to see how they progress with that.
Leanne Simmons, Tough Mudder Royalty, thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
For the interest of the listeners and the watchers, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I am Ben Griffin. I am a Tough Mudder Legionnaire and also the owner of Water.
Ah, awesome. Do you want to turn it around and we talk about that first, shall we?
So yeah, obviously being a very keen Tough Mudder fan and ran quite a few of them. We've done some bits with some other people before about doing branded cans, and then we had a conversation with Tough Mudder, and yeah, we eventually came up with the world's toughest mudder finisher can. So every athlete will receive one of these, all the pit crew will receive them. We've done enough so all the volunteers do as well, so it's like a little collector's item as well, not necessarily just get your medal. Obviously, like you say, pit crew as well can all have them as well. So.
That is a thing of beauty, I must say.
Yeah, it took a lot of back and forth, but yeah, they've turned out really well, and yeah, I think there'll be some great shots of people with them in their hands for at the end of the race. But the other thing we've done as well is put a QR code on there, so Tough Mudder's kindly donated a ticket for next year, so everybody receives a can. If you scan the QR code, fill out the form, then yeah, you'll enter to win a ticket for World's Toughest Mudder next year as well.
Brilliant. Anyway, let's talk about your World's Toughest Mudder journey. How are you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad to be fair. So last year was my first World's Toughest Mudder. Mistakenly spent too much time in the pit and unfortunately fell just shy of my 50-mile goal. So I got 45 miles last year. So the goal this year with a proper pit setup. I've obviously got my dad here this year as well.
is to go at least 50.
So I guess apart from spending less time in the pits, anything else you learned about World's Toughest Mudder or yourself or your experience from last year that you're going to put in place for this year?
So I don't think I brought enough kit last year, so it got to points where I was like, I just wish I had that extra pair of socks. And realistically, you live in the UK, you're driving here, like there's no reason why not to bring 8 pairs of socks. If you don't use them, you don't use them.
It's all in the car.
But for me, I only brought a handful, and then it was just kind of like, maybe that would have got me out that little bit further. Yes, you're only going to get out on course and get them wet, but just that feeling of putting a fresh pair of socks on or a fresh pair of trainers. So this year, hopefully little things like that will help a lot more. And I think I've got a better pit setup. Like I say, I've got my dad here this year. He sat up and watched for 15 hours of it last year on YouTube. Ooh. And then when I finished, he was like, "Are you doing it next year?" I was like, "Yeah." And he went, "I'll be there. I'm going to be your pit crew." So nice. I think obviously having him here as well and knowing what my goals are, and it'll hopefully spur me on to get that target.
Did you go out on course, or have you seen the obstacles from any of the race?
Yeah, we had a walk and did the course preview yesterday. Some interesting ones, and some that actually look quite fun as well, to be fair.
What's the fun one that you think?
I'm really looking forward to. Is it Log It? The one where you grab the log and you go into
Dam.
Yeah. So you grab the log and go there. I think that looks quite fun. I think obviously it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I also quite looking forward to getting in that water as well, to be honest.
If nothing else, you got a bit of a cool down.
You don't fully have to go in the water. I was like, I fully will be getting wet. Yeah. I've dropped it.
Ben, good luck for the weekend, and we'll see you at brunch.
Yes, thank you very much. Take care.
So for the benefits of the listeners of the podcast, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yep, I'm James Burton from the UK.
James.
And I am an obstacle racer for many years. This is my second World's Toughest Mudder. I chair British Obstacle Sports as well.
Welcome to World's Toughest Mudder, your second one.
Second one.
You missed out last year, so what made you kind of come back? What was it about, I want to come and do it?
Yeah, well, after the first, it was an epic experience. I was never going to not come back. We had a clash with the European OCR Championships last year.
Yeah.
I've been to every OCR European Championships. I wasn't going to miss that either, but as soon as this was free this weekend, I was coming back, and I'm also going to do 27 as well.
Because we're back here again in 27.
Back here 27, this for me this year, I would have liked to have been a bit better condition.
Yeah.
So this is more prep for 2027. I've not done the mileage, to be serious.
Right.
But me and Mike are going to use this bit of prep to see how many laps I can kind of clock up.
Oh, nice.
And go from there.
Did you manage to see any of the obstacles either in the race briefing or on Instagram or anywhere?
A little bit on Instagram. I haven't walked around or wasn't at the race briefing yesterday. I've got to do that, I think, in a minute.
Yep.
It looks epic.
Any particular obstacles that kind of caught your eye?
I'm intrigued to see how Hangover's done. Obviously, that looks really cool. It's always good to have a new obstacle.
Yeah.
We've got the low rig over there, which is always nice to see. Looks straightforward, but I'm sure that's not going to be after a few laps.
I was going to say maybe at like 6 o'clock in the morning after already doing 18 hours, and let's see how straightforward that will be.
Exactly. Get some good water obstacles. It's hot out here, so it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait.
So no particular number, I guess. Just making sure that good sighting for the course ready for next year?
Yeah, I'm going to keep going. Not unlike last year, I'm not going to injure myself. Well, I might injure myself, but not intentionally.
Yeah.
I busted my hamstring and I kept on going because I was like, this is my A race. So this isn't an A race, but if I'm fit and I'm not dying, actually, I'll rephrase that. If I haven't completely caused myself an injury, I'll just keep going and try and get to an official finisher status and clock up the miles.
All right. James Burton, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Will.
Cheers. Okay, for the benefit of the listeners and the viewers on the YouTube, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Jamie Gayton. I'm an adaptive athlete, and in my day-to-day job, I am a teacher.
Hello, Jamie. So, how many Tough Mudders have you done?
Ooh. I think I'm just shy of 120.
Okay.
I need to check my spreadsheet, but somewhere between 115 and 120.
Nice. And how many World's Toughest Mudders have you done?
This is my second World's Toughest Mudder.
Where was your first one?
Atlanta.
Oh,
overnight.
The cold one?
The cold one. The cold one.
No wonder you've not come back since then.
Yes, yeah.
What's made you come back to World's Toughest Mudder?
Well, I've been petitioning with Tough Mudder to have an adaptive podium for the last 6 months. It was amazing. They had the first sort of adaptive program last year.
Yes.
And I wanted to help push for the podiums. And I couldn't have a podium and not be part of the atmosphere here. And, you know, it's been amazing to classify the athletes and get all the rules in place. And you have to run it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Good. And so there must have been a lot of work with Tough Mudder. I know. Obviously, we're on sister podcasts. We've been talking about it. So you know there must have been a lot of work behind the scenes to work with Tough Mudder, right?
Yeah, there is. And I mean, Tough Mudder have been amazing.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Tough Mudder is a business and it has to make business sense.
Yeah.
And when I put forward that case and said, look, it does make business sense. Actually, in terms of cost, there's no cost. But it's chicken and egg, right? Because you need the podium in the first place to attract the athletes. But if you don't have the podium, you're not going to attract the athletes. No. So I kind of said, look, bite the bullet this year. Let's get it. You know, we've got 7 competitive adaptive athletes.
Brilliant.
Bearing in mind, there's no marketing behind it apart from myself pushing it. So actually, I'm hoping next year, with there being podiums and a real push towards it, that next year we'll have more. But to be able to have 7, we've got 2 categories that have 2 spaces in each podium. We've got 1 full podium.
Yeah.
So actually, it's going to be an incredible event, and it's nice to have some competition for other people.
Yeah. Perfect. So I know you didn't go out on the coursework, but you've obviously seen some of the obstacles on Instagram, on videos, or wherever. Yeah. Any obstacles that excite you or frighten you?
Well, right now in the heat, Arctic Enema or Fire and Ice, is it called?
Fire and Ice.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just really looking forward to going out on course. I mean, I really badly sprained my ankle about 4 weeks ago, so it was a bit of hit and miss. Am I going to be there? But for me, it's just incredible breathing in the atmosphere, being on that start line with all the other adaptives. I'm just excited to be here, and it will be what it will be.
Brilliant. Jamie Gain, good luck, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, so for the listeners of the podcast and the viewers on YouTube, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Nadine. I'm from Germany, and I'm racing World's Toughest this weekend.
Wow. So how many Tough Mudders have you done so far?
61 so far.
61. And how many World's Toughest Mudders have you done?
This is number 4 today.
Ah, so you was here last year?
Yeah, I was last year in England, and 2017 in Las Vegas, and 2018 in Atlanta.
Right. So what's made you come back for another one back here in the beautiful grounds of Beaver Castle?
Because I want to try to push further than last year, and it's always a great community, and I really love this kind of events.
So I don't usually ask this question, but you've kind of already intimated it. So what are you pushing for? Is there a particular number that you would like to get?
Yeah, after I did 80 miles last year, I'm hopefully reaching for 90 miles this year.
Wow. So what have you done between last year with the learns or maybe more training? What have you done last year that you think you've learned and experienced for this year?
Maybe I can spend less time in the pit this time, because I'm not doing it all by myself like last year. I did a little more running training and more specific OCR training. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Have you seen the race briefing or the coursework or any of the obstacles out there?
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to them.
Any particular one that you're really looking forward to trying out?
I think the new one, Hangover, looks really nice.
Lots of people have said that, and I went and I've had a play on it. It looks really fun. I think, kind of later on, it's going to be really difficult.
Really difficult, yeah.
But, doing it once or twice, I think is going to be a lot of fun. Any other obstacles that you're looking forward to?
Everything with water, I guess.
Of course. Nadine, thank you very much. Best of luck for today.
Thank you very much.
Anyway.
For the benefits of our listeners, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi there, my name is Malcolm Henderson, also known as the Weekend Warrior on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all places where you get your social media from. Here at World's Toughest Mudder 2026. Second time in the UK, so second time around. It was so nice the first time. We've had to do it twice.
Coming back again next year as well?
I'll see how I feel after this one.
Well, it is back here next year.
There you go. So, then I suppose I have to, don't I?
So your second World's Toughest Mudder?
Second one, yes.
What's made you come back?
Well, I mean, it was such a great atmosphere the first time around, and the vibes were just brilliant. The course as well. The course was good. It was quite challenging in some areas. The fact that you've got 24 hours to get around, do as many laps as you want, do as many obstacles as you can handle. That's what it's all about. It's
Did you get out on the course walk, or have you seen the obstacles on Instagram?
I haven't. No. I don't like spoilers. So, I'm just going to... I mean, they've reversed it this time. The start line was over there and the finish line was over there. And now the start line's over there and the finish line's over there. So, it'd be quite interesting to see how they've mapped it out and what obstacles are out there. Like, I heard the Tough Mudder MC giving out some information about some of the obstacles. But apart from that, I have no idea what's out there. So,
So you just like to go in blind.
There you go. You just got to jump in head first.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I've already had a chat with some of the campers out here. We've got some first timers out here. Like they've never done Tough Mudder before, and they've decided to make this their first one.
Crazy.
God bless you, and all the best of luck to you.
Malcolm, thanks for your time.
No worries. Always a pleasure.
So, for the benefit of the podcast listeners and those on YouTube, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Libby.
Hey, Libby, how you doing?
I'm good.
So, Libby, of course, is part of our sister podcast.
Yeah.
First time at World's Toughest Mudder?
Yeah. Can't wait. It's so excited.
I can see on your face you're just so excited.
Been waiting for years.
Of course, you ran lots of Tough Mudders before.
Yeah.
You actually helped the OCR report last year and Rabbit.
Yep. So I helped them at the night time.
So you got a little bit of experience of what it's like then. What's it now feeling like being an actual athlete?
No, it feels good. It feels a little bit weird, but it feels good. I've been waiting to do this for so long, so I'm happy I'm able to do it.
Good. Have you, I know you've just been at the race briefing, but have you seen any of the obstacles, anything that kind of looks interesting, exciting?
I think all of it looks quite interesting, because obviously you got the normal Tough Mudders, but you got the new obstacles as well, which I'm really looking forward to. So it's a bit different.
I've managed to have a play and they are fun, but of course doing it once, of course they're going to be fun. Doing it again and again, maybe not so much. So you've been doing loads of trail sky running. You're going really into the endurance, but 24 hours doing obstacles, that's the next step, I think. How have you been kind of training for that? How are you getting your mindset ready for that?
So I've been doing loads and loads of miles. So I've been doing as many miles as possible over a long time. I think I've just been trying to stay positive as well. Try to stay positive as I can.
Any particular number that you got in mind, or first time just enjoy it?
Currently, no. I think for me it's just try get 24 hours in and just see if I can go all the way.
Any thoughts or strategies about those hard hours, about 3-4 o'clock? That's definitely going to be the hardest.
I think for me it's just going to be one of them ones where I have to stay positive. I can't let my mindset get too much, so I've just got to stay as positive as much, Paul.
Libby Joyce, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
What's up, or just
hold it up, if that's okay. Okay, for the benefits of the listeners at home, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Corey Edwards.
Hey Corey, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
So your second time back here, because we interviewed you last year.
Yes, correct.
What's made you come back again to the beautiful Beaver Castle estate?
Just the people. A lot of these people I only see once a year. So it's just a good time seeing everybody and challenging yourself.
How many World's Toughest Mudders have you done now?
This will be 6 in a row.
Wow. Wow. And you must have learned something new every time.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
So it was our first time, as in for the UK, our first time last year. I know we've made lots of changes on the course. Have you seen any of the obstacles, anything out there?
I only saw part of the video yesterday, so it's actually, I didn't walk the course, so it's actually, some of it's going to be a surprise to me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That might be a mistake, right?
No, I mean, you're a veteran. I think when you see them, they'll be amazing. So what's made you so excited to come back and join us again in the UK?
Hopefully better last year. You know, last year I got 75 miles and I still had like 90 minutes to go. And I could have went out and tried to get 80 and I kind of stopped. So I kind of really regretted that. So hoping to do better that this year.
One more lap.
That's right.
Corey Edwards, thank you very much. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, Will.
Back again. What were we thinking?
All right, gents. For the benefits of people listening in, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Joel Bassett. I ran here last year and managed to achieve 50 miles.
I'm Kevin Bassett. I ran here last year and managed to get silver in my age category.
Nice. So we're talking to a podium winner. You were here, of course, you were here last year. We're back here at Beaver Castle. So for the benefit of the experience, what do you think you've learned last year that you're going to put into play for this year?
I should have kept my money in my bank account, basically. Well,
too late for that now.
Yeah,
here we are.
Endurance, and it's great because everybody helps you anyway, but it is tough. London was tough. This year, obviously, with the course changes, I think it's going to be very tough with the weather as well. So, very much looking forward to it.
Have you seen the obstacles? Did you go out on a course walk or anything?
No, we saw a couple online. One that you generously did a few on last night. We had a look.
I had fun on those.
Yeah, I know you cut corners a bit as well, don't you?
You know.
So you get wet.
Well, actually, the guys at the OCR report, they actually did all the obstacles properly. So maybe you should go on there and see them do it properly rather than me just playing around. So any of those kind of excite you or frighten you?
It's quite nice to see the innovation side of it. They've mixed a lot of the old-fashioned traditional ones into two to make them a lot harder. So even something like Twinkle Toes, getting out under a wall and then back up on a balance beam, and then pyramid scheme looks interesting as well.
I'm looking forward to the water. I think the water, and it doesn't look like they're closing many. Where previous years they opened some and closed some, and now it's flat out.
But it doesn't look like they're not opening them as early as normal, so I think you get a few laps with fewer obstacles this year.
I think obviously Kiss and Mud is always I
think that will be,
and so it's a bit wet. I don't think I'm not looking forward to that one.
A final question. We're running it clockwise this year, so completely different to every other time that we've done it Midlands. Do you think that affects any sort of strategy that you guys had?
I think the hill
starts downhill, finishes downhill, doesn't it?
No, but the uphill bit I think is going to catch a lot of people out, because I remember last year trying to run down was bad. So you had to walk down. So I haven't walked it, but trying to walk up it, I'm not looking forward to that in this sort of weather. So
no, I think the heat's going to probably be the one that catches a lot of people off. I mean, it's a lot cooler than yesterday, thank God. But I think, there's going to be a few surprises this year, which I think are in a good way. Challenges you, because if you come to this thinking that you're going to get a specific milestone, then at the end of the day, it could change like that. Literally like that. So I'm just going to take it how it is and just go out and enjoy it and have fun. That's the main thing. That's what
we're looking out for you.
I'll come and talk to you on course at some point.
Look forward to it.
Kevin, Joel, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, mate.
All right, guys, for the benefits of the podcast listeners and those on YouTube, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Carla.
Hi, I'm Chris.
So a little bird tells me, Chris, this is your very first World's Toughest Mudder. And your
I don't know what I've signed up for.
Your very first Tough Mudder, full stop.
Very much so.
First ever obstacle course race, never mind Tough Mudder.
I'd never heard of a Tough Mudder till a few weeks ago, to be honest. So this could go, this could be interesting.
Throwing you right in at the deep end.
I honestly don't know what to say. Words of
advice.
and you guys are in a relatively new relationship, and you've somehow dragged him. You just dragged him into this.
Isn't he a giddy?
Oh my God! I can't wait to speak to you guys at brunch or something. Chris, so of course you've signed up. You must have seen some videos or some pictures or something.
Yeah, a few. Not many though.
Right.
I wanted to keep an open mind. I didn't want to. I don't know. I wanted to.
Spoilers.
Yeah. I wanted to find out on the day.
Wow. I don't mean this in a derogatory way, but are you a runner? Are you relatively fit?
Yeah, I go to the gym. Go to the gym 3 times a week. I run, play sports and stuff. So my mentality is, well, if Carla managed to do it last year,
if I can do it, then anyone can do it.
without training at all, and the fact she's doing it this year again without training at all, I'm thinking, well, I should be okay. Yeah.
I think that's a great mentality to go into.
Yeah.
Carla, so this is your second time, and obviously we talked last year, and we've run some Tough Mudders before. Yeah. What's made you come back to World's Toughest Mudder?
I'm addicted to Tough Mudders anyway. I love them, so I try to get through as many as I can. But yeah, it was really good, and I really want to beat my last year's mileage of 55. So the goal this year is 75. But I won't be disappointed if I don't reach it, because that is extremely tough for me. So
set a high target.
Yeah, you got it.
It's just because the next bib's 75, so I feel like I've got to get the next bib.
But they say, isn't it? It's like reach for the stars, but if you hit the moon, that's still a win.
I want anything above 55 is what I'm aiming for. Right. 75 is the goal.
So between last year and this year, what have you done to help you attain that?
Absolutely nothing. She's done very little.
I've been at the gym.
Okay, we'll see how this goes. Carla, Chris, thank you very much, and I cannot wait to speak to you later on.
Thanks. Cheers.
Hi, so for the benefit of our listeners and people on YouTube, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, Will. My name is Nikki Karamba from South Africa.
Hello, Nikki. Welcome back to World's Toughest Mudder.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
So nervous.
Why?
Are you joking? Did you do the course walk?
Yeah, I did it.
It's crazy. Have you felt the temperature? It's crazy.
Well, look, as I've said to many people already, everyone has the same weather. Everyone has the same obstacles.
Yep, that's exactly it. Everyone's going to be suffering equally.
So let's talk about earlier this year. You've already come over, you did Henley Infinity, you've done Scotland Infinity. How do you think that's helped you to shape up ready for World's Toughest Mudder?
It was a big deal for me. I had no training last year after Worlds, so I was so frightened this year that I had lost all my fitness and lost all my muscle, the usual fears that everyone has. So I'd got into a good training block, and then I needed those races to just really test myself and to get a benchmark to see how I'm doing. And those races were amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, again, shout out to Tough Mudder Europe. They're just incredible. Those were such brilliant courses. So I love those.
Yeah. So you just talked about the coursework. What obstacles specifically excite you or frighten you?
The carry, three's a crowd, I think they've called it. That is going to be horrendous. I mean, it's sandbag carry, chain carry, sandbag carry, up that hill. So that's and again in this heat, it's just going to be energy sapping. My least favorite two obstacles is always Kiss of Mud. Flip and hate that thing, and electric shock. I hate it. It just frightens me every time. I can't get my brain over it.
The course is running backwards this year. Has that, in your mind, changed any of your strategy?
It hasn't changed my strategy, but I do think it's harder. And I mean, I'm going to have to run it to see. But it feels like the hills are worse. I mean, if I just think about it, we're starting on a slight downhill, ending on a slight downhill, which means from when we're at the bottom, we're just making our way all the way up and coming back in again. So it does feel like there's more climbing.
One of the things that I think, and no one's really talked about it, is Mud Mile is so much earlier. So you've basically got grit until quite late on, actually, before you get to enter any water. So the grit and Mud Mile, and actually Mud Mile, it's called Mega Mile, isn't it? So the trenches are so much deeper.
So it's huge. It's bigger than I've ever seen it. So the mud, I suppose, will do one of two things. It's going to be horrible and caked onto our bodies, or maybe it's just a second layer that's going to keep the sun off of us. So maybe it'll be amazing. Who knows? UV protection through mud.
So one final question. Obviously, did very well, and you won World's Toughest Mudder last year. What if anything, have you learned ready for this year's course?
To leave everything out there. Last year I nearly stopped a lap before, and because it was hard, I'm not saying I felt amazing, but the course is lonely at that time. There's just no one else out there. And then when Marco said to me, "You're going out again," and I could go out again, I was actually a bit irritated with myself, because I thought, well, why was it an option to stop when I had time? So my goal is to run the entire, and when I say run, walk, but to use every minute that's available to me.
Brilliant. Nikki Karamba, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. It's always good to see you.